Your spirit sees in the realm of the spirit all the time. Your spirit sees the angels. Your spirit sees the demons. Your spirit never stops to see the spirit realm. The way your soul connects to your spirit so that you can know what your spirit is seeing is through your imagination screen and is through practice. Hi, my name is Joseph. Welcome to Unity with Heaven, where I help you to walk close to God and fulfill your destiny. Today we're going to talk about seeing and around the Spirit, and I'm going to give you a few easy, simple steps that you can follow. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 18 says, "While we do not look at things which are seen, but at things that are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal." Okay, so the spirit realm around us is eternal. The realm of heaven will never stop to exist. It will always be there. This earth might change, the governments might change, people might die, new people might come on the earth is very fluid, but things in heaven, Jesus has been king for the last 2,000 years, and he will continue to be king forever and ever. And God, our Father in heaven, has been there. He's been the creator of the universe forever and ever. And so therefore in heaven, nothing changes. And so we can look into the spirit realm. Now, there is a spirit realm right here around us, and this way we see angels, where we see demons, when people have spiritual warfare and battles. And then there is, of course, the realm of heaven, and that's our home. That's where the Lord wants us to be. And so through Jesus as the door into heaven, we have access anytime to go to the Father, to spend time with him, to come boldly to his throne of grace, to walk with him and have that time of intimacy in his presence. In your soul, you have an imagination, okay? And that's the place where data are collected from your spirit or from your physical body. So let's just talk about your body. You have your eyes, you have your ears, you have your smell, your taste, your feeling. And so as information comes from your eyes or from your ears to your imagination screen in your brain, then you perceive what are you seeing around you and what are you hearing around you. Your eyes don't actually see, it just broadcasts a little bit of a signal of what you are seeing. When you look around you with your physical body, it feels as if you are seeing it, that you are hearing the things that's going around you, and you get to choose what you focus on. You can decide to look there, or you can decide to listen here, or you can pay attention there, okay? And so that's how it works in our physical body. Now it's very similar in our spirits. You can focus on something and you can look in the spirit, and then you can allow your imagination screen in your soul to receive information. So it's broadcasted just like your eyes would broadcast information and your ears. So your spirit can broadcast information of what your spirit is seeing onto your imagination. And so then you can see. Now, a lot of times when people hear the words of God, it sounds to them like their own thoughts. Or when they see a picture, it's framed within what they understand how heaven looks like or how the spirit realm look right. Because remember, that signal is now sent, and the person has a framework in their brain through which they receive that signal to understand what are they seeing and what are they hearing. When you in a natural realm focus on something, then you assume what you see, what you hear comes from that person or that thing that you are looking at. And it's the same in the spirit. If you set your focus to hear what God is saying, then and you hear that voice, you get those thoughts in your mind, you see the pictures, then it's God speaking to you. When you become aware of an angel that stands next to you and you ask the angel the question, what's your name, what's your purpose, why are you here, and then you hear those thoughts come to you, then it's that angel speaking to you. When you focus on something in the realm of the spirit and you listen carefully and you allow the Holy Spirit to speak to you, or Jesus speaks to you, or the Father speaks to you, then you receive that words by faith. The more you practice, the easier it will be to hear God speak to you. Now here is the key. The way we see into the realm of the Father is through Jesus. Jesus is the only legitimate way for us to see into the realm of the Spirit. Now, of course, the enemy wants you to go through fear or anxiety or greed or maybe some sexual immorality. He wants to open up a door for you to experience the spiritual realm. But God doesn't want us to go through any one of those doors. He says, I am the door. I'm the way for you to access the Father, to access His presence, and to commune with Him. And so whenever you want to see in the Spirit, the first thing I would do is to focus on Jesus. And I would even say to Jesus, Jesus, I love you. You're my first love, and you are my door into the realm of the Spirit. And Lord, I want to see the Father. I want to spend time. I want to come into heaven. I want to experience the realm of the Spirit. I want to meet my angel. And so then you say to Jesus, Jesus, will you open up the door for me? And then see how you enter into Jesus, and He becomes the door that opens up the way for you to come to the Father. In John chapter 14 verse 6 we read, Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. When I see Jesus stand before me, I step into Him, and then He opens up the realms of heaven for me to see in the realm of the Spirit. Seeing in the Spirit is not just for prophets, it's for every child of God. In Revelation chapter 19 verse 10 we read, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. The Lord wants to open up your spirit eyes. He wants you to see Him, to walk with Him, to talk with Him, and to kneel before His throne. He wants you to behold His glory so that you can be changed from glory to glory. He wants to show you a clear picture of the vision and of the hope that He has for your life. And that's even what Paul prayed for the Ephesians. He prayed that they would see the hope that God has for them, that they would have open eyes, that they can see in the realm of the Spirit. Remember, when the Spirit realm opens up to us, then revelation opens, then we can see Jesus, we can hear His voice, He gives us clear direction, and we can walk in His ways. It says there, and this is the prayer that I'm also going to pray for you. And so, Lord, I pray right now what Paul has prayed for the Ephesians. I pray that the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that you may know what is the hope of His calling. Family, the Lord loves you so very much, and He has a massive, wonderful hope and a plan for your life. If you are new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you're part of the family, please write me a comment. I love and I appreciate each one of you. You must have a fabulous day, and I look forward to see you tomorrow. God bless you.